I think deep down, I don't think he's as confident as he tries to make it seem. And the reason I say this is this. You wouldn't have to edit anything if you wanted to release footage. If you wanted to release footage of you doing good. I think the fact that they had to edit a bunch of stuff for him to look good, I mean, it has to weigh on him. Just the fact that, I mean, if I'm him, I'm going to be wondering, damn, guys, you guys couldn't find 20 concurrent running seconds where I'm controlling the action and looking good concurrently, 20 seconds straight out of 36 minutes. You guys couldn't find me 20 straight seconds in a row. Like, if I'm him, I'm wondering, damn, they got to edit footage out of 36 minutes just to try to make me look good. I mean, they can't find even 15 or 20 seconds running concurrently. You know what I'm saying? They got to mix them. They got to copy and paste from one round and add it to another round and all that beautiful stuff, I mean, it was a nice Hollywood job, but come on, bro. Fighters know. Come on, bro. Like, I mean, that's what I would be thinking. I would be thinking, like, guys, come on, man. Don't release anything. If you guys can't find me 20 seconds straight of me doing good, I mean, don't release anything then. And I've admitted, man, the last 2 rounds I actually lost them. You know what I mean? I've admitted them. I was tired. I came off the plane, not in 12-round shape. I mean, you couldn't find 20 straight seconds even on the last 2 rounds that he's controlling. I mean, that's pretty crazy. That to me, that tells a lot. And this is not a stupid guy. I mean, he's a guy who's full of himself. He's a bit aloof and weird, even arrogant. But I don't think he's that stupid. You know what I'm saying? I think if it runs through my mind, it has to be running through his mind.
Or at least a full set. I mean, I think with Instagram you can post at least 60 seconds worth of video. We couldn't.
Yeah, they couldn't even fill up. They couldn't even fill up the allotted Instagram time. And even the video they have, some of that is the same shots from different angles.
Different angle, yeah. The push down, knockdown. Yeah, it was. They had 2 different shots of it. Yeah. I'm just kind of curious. I mean, like I said, you've sparred, tons of guys, and you know what it's like in sparring. And I think just about anyone, any fighter, you could literally go and get like 20 seconds of footage of them getting hit and kind of make them look bad, so to speak.
I mean, even Floyd fights. Floyd's undefeated. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure you can find some footage of Floyd and Cotto. You can find 20 seconds of Floyd and Cotto where it looks like Cotto won the fight. You can make it look like Cotto won the fight if you find 20 seconds. You can copy and edit anything. You know what I'm saying? That's why the fight's 12 rounds, not 20 seconds. There's a reason that they last 12 rounds.
Right.
But I think, like I said, and that's where I tell you that I think people want to believe what they see. You know what I mean? People don't want to believe the truth. They want to be able to believe what's shown to them and what's gonna be allowed to be put out there so that they're influenced in the direction that the powers that be want them to. And they of course themselves want to be influenced that way anyway, because that's the side they're cheering for regardless. But let's face it, Dana White is not exactly known to be Mr. Honest. He doesn't exactly have a clean-cut reputation. So the fact that they want to believe him so badly, I mean, already shows you that they don't even care whether it's a deception or not. They want to be able to say that's what happened.
Right. Why do you think it was? Because obviously it looked like the footage came from Conor's guys, Team McGregor. Why do you think it was Dana White that released the footage as opposed to Conor?
Well, it's like you said. It's like Floyd says. Floyd has no boss. Conor's boss is Dana White. It's very simple.
Wow. I don't know. That just seemed kind of odd to me that they would pass the footage on to him for him to put it out there. But
yeah. Well, you know what? I'll say this. He has the connections probably. To take it to the editing guys and whatnot. I mean, today I saw today an interview. He was like trying to play dumb. Like he was like, "What am I, Steven Spielberg?" No, you nitwit. We're not talking about you yourself editing it. Obviously, we're talking about where to take it to get it edited correctly. You know what I'm saying? So, that's what he did.
Wow, that's crazy. But him doing that though, I don't know, bro. Like if I was a UFC fighter or just any fighter and I saw like my promoter was releasing sparring footage of another fighter, like that would make me kind of like, shit, man, I'm gonna make sure this dude never gets any footage of me looking bad.
Well, yeah. Well, I think there's a big reason why every veteran MMA fighter doesn't like the guy. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sure even current, and even current, a lot of current fighters under his banner don't like him. You know, I've talked to MMA fighters that haven't talked about him at all. But anytime his name has come up around MMA fighters that I know, nobody's had a good word to say about him. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong. I mean, sometimes his name doesn't come up at all. You know what I'm saying? But I've never heard a fighter, current or a past mixed martial artist, has dealt with him that had anything good to say about this guy.
That's a true story. I'm the same. I haven't talked to any that have a really good story about him. So I mean, obviously I know that you were on Twitter and you made the challenge, I'll fight him, winner take all, this, that, and the other. I mean, obviously he's got the fight with Floyd and there's not going to be any response until, that fight happens. But like, are you serious about that? Like, would you really entertain, a future fight with this dude?
Yeah, we could do winner takes all. At the end of the day, if they're that confident that they made me look the way they made me look on video, then they should be all about winner takes all, because then they could keep the whole pot if they're that confident they would win. Obviously, if a guy did that good for all 12 rounds, and they try to make it seem in that edited video, that particular guy would jump in a second at a winner take all fight with that person, right? So that's why I said that. I said, you think you're trying to portray like you're that good? Oh, let's do a winner take all.
Wow. Do you think he would do it after the Floyd fight? I mean, win or lose?
I'm not really sure. I'm not really too sure. I think there's definitely a big interest in it now. A lot of the media and a lot of people are starting to talk about it. But we'll see. We'll see how things play out. I'm sure that right now all the concentration is on August 26th. Conor's busy. He's gonna continue to be an Instagram model until the fight. And from Floyd, we're gonna see regular Floyd in that he doesn't let us into the training camp and he's very quiet. But then on fight night, shows up ready. It's kind of the polar opposites in terms of what you're seeing in terms of the preparation. I mean, one guy is busy trying to be an Instagram model as much as he can during camp, and the other guy, well, we know what Floyd does. Floyd just keeps to himself. You don't hear any sparring stories. You don't hear any training stories. Mm-hmm. But he always shows up prepared. He treats it like as a professional. This guy's treating it like a circus.
Wow. Have you been, I know you've talked about this already on a couple different platforms and whether it's boxing or whether it's MMA shows and stuff like that. But have you been getting any feedback from anyone in the boxing community? Like have any other boxers reached out to you to say anything about this or anything, or has it just been kind of quiet?
I spoke to Andre Berto, and he was basically talking to me about why he didn't go out there. Andre doesn't really look for too much controversy, so I think publicly he didn't mention this. But me and Andre spoke, and the reason he didn't go to Conor's camp was after things happened with me. He didn't trust it. Because literally you're liable to beat the shit out of this guy, and then this guy posts a picture of making it look like he was beating you up, So, in 10, 12 rounds, there's going to be some stuff that's going to come up, and there's going to be even moments in any fighter sparring session where you don't look good, And I don't think fighters wanted to take that chance. I actually heard even Stevie Forbes was offered to go there, and he turned it down. So I think the bridge burning is now complete, The Van Heerden situation with Conor, I think people gave him the benefit of the doubt. But after it happened with me, I think Conor McGregor is going to have a very hard time finding any sparring partners worth the money or worth their time.